On July the 4th, I ask you to vote for change, vote for a better environment, vote for a better future, vote for our friends in the Green Party.
Yeah, I mean, there's about the three councillors, the Green councillors. Now, combined with the votes that we'll get from the Muslim community or Park votes with the Green candidates that are there, I think tactically, if the community votes for Green, then they've got a good chance of.
That's exactly what we thought in Huddersfield. Exactly what's up. In Huddersfield, so many elders in the community, right, have come on board.
Yes. It's what you call tactical voting. So the situation in Halifax is this: we've got Workers' Party, which is basically in the verge of collapse. It's no good in Halifax. Then we've got the Independent, which is just thrown the hat in there, which is I personally think is there's no reasons for her to come in. I can't see any reasons because it's a losing seat, and she just wants. I personally think that there is. She just wants to create a fuss and maybe just do this for her own egos and just to get recognized in the Muslim community because she's not known. Parveen is not known in the Muslim community. But I personally think, that if you really want to oost out Labour, and that's our reality here, there's no way that any of the parties will win, but there's a competition between Labour and Conservative. But if you really want to, beat Labour out of Halifax, then I personally think it's best to vote for parties that's already there. They've got an existing vote base. They've got existing councillors, 3 councillors, and that's Greens. Yeah, and
absolutely, and they've been right on the Palestine issue for many years. So why not reward their hard work?
And plus the demographics, or people to decide who they want, whether they want to Labour in power. They've been silent on these key issues. Yeah,
I mean now the calling for a ceasefire.
Let me just finish the point. Being silent on these issues.
Too late.
And it's too little, too late. And now there are a lot of. There's about 758 people that voted for Labour. Yeah, within our community. Now, these 750 people, what do they really want? Do they want Labour to get back in power again and be slave to Labour, or do they want to take Labour out from here and just show them that Labour, the people of Halifax, will not be silent on the genocide that they were part of. Yeah, and it's up to the people what they want actually, and we know who those 750 people are. And not only that, there's organizations such as the Sunni Centre that are heavily supporting Labour, and then there's people who have influence in society, like Faisal Shaukat, and he's not even he's the ex-councillor, by the way, for being councillor for 10 years, and then he left for personal reasons and so forth, and he's not making a stance whatsoever. I personally believe that he's leaving the back doors open for himself. That's why he's not openly criticising the Labour Party like you have done and Anwar have done. Give us an overview of what Anwar did. I mean,
from very early on, he was trying to challenge from within, and the reason why a few of us stayed just after October, we were trying to influence from within. We wrote to Starmer, head office, David Evans, consistently again and again and again. We were ignored. We felt marginalised, and our concerns were not taken seriously. And look how many months, look how long, after 14,000 dead children, only then did they call for a ceasefire. But to this day, they have still not ruled out a ban in weapon sales to the Israeli far right. That's the minimum. That was the minimum you should have done. Minimum you should have done in November. Minimum. Yeah? But still supplying weapons to a nation illegally occupying Palestine is unacceptable.